Dear bird, your alarm has been disabled.
There's a boy I know.
0523. Braille led towards the reality of thought. To lock the shop, Bond used her boyfriend's birthday. Not in actuality, but in how she remembered it, always adding the 1 before the 4. A blurred-out visual mirage supported by 2 I-beams created security through obscurity. A bullet pierced the outer layer of her skin, passing through the epidermis, then the dermis, eventually lodging in her throat like a lozenge. It rested there till warm blood coated it fully. In order to break into the store, one must first find the most vulnerable entrance into the edifice, and learn the patterns of those who frequent it often. The locks and security systems were both patented, but by whom we can't figure out. The shop was nestled in between a police station and an open lot, an orifice where a cathedral used to be. And she demanded every inch of the shop be mirrored to judge everyone's genitals for herself, as well as a surrogate in her client book for all those patrons and their husbands. Concealer and mascara have been taken to draft a map of the city, and the manicurist acting as scribe details confessions of each patron. Notable gossip get their own sheet. A horizontal close-up on Bond's body reveals an abnormality in her spine, where the camera tracks from her lower back to the back of her head, transforming the handheld live-action footage into an X-ray, where the formerly mentioned abnormality is highlighted. Bond created a diorama of a long-forgotten childhood memory of one of the sinks and filled it with water. It revealed a winter that was both hard and enduring. The child that could easily pickpocket anyone was depicted with a bobby pin, a piece of styrofoam, weave, and glue. She poured resin into the sink, preserving forever herself looking into the glass. She revealed to a few of her clients that they should wear veils while their faces were going from gauzy and blurred to full opacity. She wanted them to forget about the betrayals and take time to become themselves, ceremoniously to revel in the construction of their face. Educated on layouts, Bond decided to utilize a fire pole as a system to get from one area to another. This condensed recreational exercise was a practicality, giving Bond transferable skills with which she considered applying towards stripping. Cassandra's construction flashback from Season 1 was used as a hiring pool when selecting Bond's contractor. A padlock was placed in some of the products. Afraid that samples were being given away, she had lace fronts locked to a wire fence. The fans circulated a gust of wind that added dramatic effect to the inanimate objects. Bond again had forgotten the lies. A customer confused Bond for Betty Fashionopulous, also a local stylist who collected vintage items with crime-based paraphernalia worn in with tears, scuff marks, and projectile holes. Outside of Bond's salon, altercations took place regularly. Outside of Bond's salon, unsolicited exchanges took place regularly. Outside of Bond's salon, damaged goods stacked up on the curb regularly. Outside of Bond's salon, looking inside meant you saw yourself amplified regularly. Outside of Bond's salon, the Baltimore she used to know imploded, and there was nothing she could do about it regularly. Your alarm has been disabled. 0530. Craig from up the street came down and asked for a regular. He didn't look too good, he just looked okay. But he sold dreams to the women at the shop through sharing cheap illuminations. To Woman 1, your beauty is all yours. It has nothing to do with identity theft. Your attempt to preserve it by stealing others? What a shame. Intruder alert. To Woman 2, bullet wound booties make perfect shields when you're at war with sex. Intruder alert. To Woman 3, the space in your mind that wants to strangle me is the same space that will introduce you to the police. Intruder alert. Bond, there are no bounds to a knife that isn't controlled by physics. It can enter the body and decide to take several detours before finding an exit. In order to stitch up a knife wound, one must cleanse the area of treatment. So let's go to the shampoo sink. He sticks Bond's hand in the water. But if the knife is still lodged in the wound, leave it there until professional aid arrives out of fear of blood loss. A red overlay strobing on and off incites violence in the viewer who otherwise would call it shenanigans, and acts as a transition for Craig to leave. Intruder alert. The baton of a police officer, the 3D rendering of the scene. They watched him leave his job from across the street. He had been fired for misappropriating funds, fashion statements, pornographic maneuvers, catchphrases, and breaks. Bond's brother walks right up to the shop and reveals how and why he lost his job and picks up a broom. By Bird, Genesis.